All right, we good? Sound check. Okay, we good. We good.
Oh shit, yeah, I
Oh,
see the live thing now.
okay,
Yeah,
bet.
yeah.
What's
Check,
good?
check
It's your
it out
boy,
now.
Candyman TV. Y'all know what it is. Y'all listen to the Candy Shop. Heard of 55 countries. I told y'all, got the videos popping now. Finally got the videos popping after months of me hollering to all the videos. We finally got the videos popping. So from now on, we about to have live stream videos for the podcast. Make sure you go to candymantv.com, CANDYMANE to get access to all my social medias and all my little projects. Today we got a very special guest, rapper, Joplin, Missouri, E-Sosa in the building.
What's up, bro? I appreciate you for
Man,
having me.
I appreciate you for being patient with me because we been supposed to do this. We've been supposed to do this, but just my schedule been all topsy turvy for real.
You good, bro? Hey, handle your shit, bro.
You already know. So how you doing, man? How's the day going?
It's been good. It's been good.
Bad. So tell before we get started, just tell everybody just a little something about yourself, just a little bit.
Uh, Honestly, I just want to say I'm more than just a rapper. I'm an artist. I try to make art and something people can listen to forever. But yeah, that's a little something about me.
So do you do so before we get into the rap? Like what kind of other what kind of other things do you do outside of rap? Like what you say
Uh,
artistic? Do you like draw or anything like that or?
uh, Bro. Right now I work at Olive Garden. Uh, but like hobby wise, really, bro, I'm a stoner. I don't even really have much of a like hobby outside of music and smoking. Also, I play with my daughters. I got two daughters. But yeah, I watch movies and shit sometimes too.
How old are your daughters?
One's 4 and one's 2.
Okay. All right, so let's get a little bit into your rap career. So I see you got a couple songs out right now. What made you want to get into the rap game?
Bro, honestly, I just wanted to get in the music game since I was like young as fuck, probably like 6 or maybe even younger than that. But I ended up taking guitar lessons like probably like around like 6 years old or 10 years old, somewhere in that range. And I figured out quick that like either the teacher wasn't for me or learning guitar wasn't for me. So yeah, and then fast forward a couple years later, uh, I had wanted to do like R&B music, but I never knew anybody with a studio, like a recording studio. And then fast forward a couple years after that, I had found like really I had went to school with my bro, Da Vinci. Shout out Da Vinci. And anyways, fast forward a couple more years, I like talked to Da Vinci again outside of school. We're both outside of school. And oh, what is it? He knows somebody that has a studio. So now I know my very first person with a studio. My bad, bro. My throat is fucked up. This pre-roll.
Ah, it's off that Tyson gas.
Yeah, this shit, bro. I was talking shit for a second, bro, but I'm low key thrashed up. Like, I ain't even gonna lie, bro. I'm thrashed up. But what is it? Okay, so yeah, and then I went to my very first like it was a home studio. Shout out Benjamin. He's the one that recorded me for the very first time. And then I figured out really quick that that wasn't the type of studio I wanted to be at. Like I wanted to be at a professional studio, not a home studio.
Right.
So they put me on to this dude, Pamu. Shout out Pamu. And freaking, yeah, that's really when things, I was like, okay, I just need to lock myself in the stew pretty much and just find my sound.
So, what was it like when you first like stepped in the booth? Like, were you nervous? Were
Oh,
you
yeah.
excited?
Honestly, I was like, I was like, I was ready. I was ready as fuck. But I was at the same time I was nervous because it's a new environment, new people around me, and like, yeah, I had just met the producer for the first time. Like, you could tell listening to the shit I very first made. Like, I really didn't know what I was doing. I was just like, I just had a dream of making music.
Yeah, sometimes it be like that. Like when you first start out, you gotta get your feet wet first. You know what I'm saying? But as you continue on, you see the growth and the growth
Yeah,
in the process. And I've seen a lot of growth, like from like, because when I was listening to some of your songs, I started from the beginning and I went to like the most current. That's how I like to hear a new artist. I want to start from the beginning because like I like some of the new stuff, but I always want to be like, let me hear the humble beginning
yeah.
to what's coming out now. You feel me?
I appreciate that, bro. I appreciate you checking my stuff out.
Oh, yeah, for sure. So, is the studio that you in? Is it in Joplin or is it somewhere else?
Yeah, it's in Joplin.
Okay. What if has there so I see what was that what's that show that you about to have that's coming out in Springfield?
Sleazy World Go.
Well, yep, okay. What have you done any other shows besides that or is this one of your first ones?
Nah, this is probably like my 30th show or something, maybe, like, give or take. Definitely, I feel like over 20 shows. I've been doing music for like 3 years, and in my first year, I feel like it was like 3 shows, and then after that, these last 2 years, it's been like once a month, sometimes twice a month, sometimes like every couple months.
Okay. You ever go outside of Missouri or has all the shows been in Missouri?
Uh, yeah, they have all been in Missouri, bro. Sadly, they have.
I wouldn't even say sadly for real, because I mean you get booked on the shows, you know what I'm saying? That's all that matters. You get your name
Yeah,
out there.
100%. I'm building myself up right now. That's the way I look at it. Like, basically, if I like, as if it's a job resume, like, type shit. Like, I feel like I'll be able to market myself to labels.
Oh yeah, for sure. Now let's get in a little bit. Let's get in a little bit of something else. So what was it like? You're from Joplin, right?
Uh, I mean, really, bro, I grew up in like outside of Neosho, which is right next to Joplin, though. Yeah, bro, I'm fucking gassed. Like, I ain't even gonna lie.
Hey, it be like that. You know what I'm saying? Shoot.
I'm fucking. Yeah.
I remember when I was out in Vegas. I was just exploring. I went to one of the dispensaries. And I think it was like Planet 21 or something. It was Planet something. I
I know what
forget.
you're talking about. I know what you're talking about. The world's largest dispensary. Yep.
Yup. They had Mike Tyson had his own section. I was like, I'm talking about they had all types of goodie bags in there. But,
Yeah.
I was broke at the time, so I was like, shoot, I can't even, but shoot. Shout out to Mike Tyson if you watching or if you hear about it, come be a guest on the show. You know what I'm saying? We support, you know what I'm saying? Show some love to Mike Tyson.
Oh God. Oh God.
My personal favorite boxer. but
Have you
okay,
have you saw that new show on Hulu about Mike Tyson?
no, I haven't heard about
Bro, bro, fire. There's a couple episodes that'll definitely like potentially it'll or not potentially it will change opinions on like some people's, but it's a good show nonetheless. Like actors and everybody like they definitely like it's a good show all around.
it. Man, I heard because I just matter of fact, I just seen a preview about it. Like I think it was like a couple days ago
Fire,
or sometime last week.
fire, bro. It's fire.
We so what was it? So what was it like growing up? So it was like growing up in. You said I'm sorry. What was the city you said you
Okay.
before you came to Joplin?
All right, so I was born in Joplin, but I grew up in this small ass town with like probably like 400 people in it or something. It's called Stella. And and like I basically really lived in Joplin and in Stella. Uh, like as a kid, you know, it was like a little bit hectic because like I was living with my mom and dad for a little bit, and then I would have to go to my grandparents, like depending on what they're doing, because they was always like trying to be in some shit. And yeah, so I spent a lot of time with my grandparents growing up.
I feel you. I actually just looked up the population in Stella in 2020. It's only 286 people.
Bro, that's crazy.
That is wild. So you said you grew up mostly with your grandparents. Like how was your relationship with them like compared to your mom and dad? If you don't mind me asking.
Uh, yeah, it's low key a touchy subject for real. Yeah,
Well, I see. Well, we don't got to get into that. We don't got to get into that. You know what I'm saying? We probably get into that later, or wherever else you feel comfortable. You feel me?
yeah. No,
So
but
what?
I have a great I have a great relationship with my grandparents for sure. I'll say that.
Now, dude. So what made you ultimately end up in Joplin, like for good? Like,
Bro, money. And low key actually nah, at first, well for good it was the money, but at first it was the school. Like uh bro, I was a bad kid in school, didn't like going to school and all type of shit like that. So I went to East Newton, which is the school that like where my grandparents lived in Stella. Anyways, and then I went to Neosho as well, and I got kicked out of both of those schools. So my grandparents wanted me to do online, and I had did this for like 2 weeks and hated it. And I was like, I got to go to real school, like. So I went and moved in with my uncle, and he lived up in Joplin.
okay, yeah, because me personally, I knew like when growing up when I was going to school, I really wasn't like online. I remember I was doing credit recovery, and then I had to take like one class that was online. It was like science or something. I could not stay focused, fam. I could not stay focused at all because just like doing that online work, you get so distracted because you can easily wander off. You can easily wander off your own world,
Oh
especially if it's something that you don't, especially something you don't want to deal with. Like school wasn't really a thing. School, school subjects wasn't really like a big thing on me. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
So it was caught, but you did the whole 9 yards. I only did like one class for like like what 2 quarters of the school.
Yeah, at the bro. Yeah, see, I really should have stuck with it because I went to my like, so I think I went. Actually, no, I went all the way until my junior year, and then I just stopped going. Like, yeah, I just stopped going. Like, I finished my sophomore year, didn't even go the next year because I was just making money moves, and I was like, fuck school. Like, I could make way more money. Like, because I was already ditching school a lot of my sophomore year, so I was like, yeah, fuck it, I'm done.
Yeah, it be like that, man. Did you ever end up graduating?
Nah, I just stopped. Like, I really just stopped going. I didn't drop out, but I just stopped going.
Yeah, it's that motivation for real, you know what I'm saying? Plus, like, you was out there getting that bread. Like, I know plenty of people who, you know what I'm saying, they dropped out because they was getting that money or they really didn't have a choice, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah,
everybody got a different story, but I mean, you're doing good for yourself now, so that's really all that matters.
bro. Literally, that's all I saw, bro. Was like the amount of time it's gonna take me to like go through school just to get a diploma that really don't even matter, and me have to learn things that aren't even gonna like truly affect what I'm doing. Like some classes, I'll give it to it. Like they're worth it. Like they're great to know, but like most of it's just like we don't even really need. Like we're not gonna use any of this. So what the fuck is the point in learning it? Why don't we have like, bro? We should. I feel like we should be taught like at the age like school should start at like probably like age 10, and it's like your first class is like automotives and fucking boom. The next one is like how to like pay shit and finance, and then like et cetera, like shit that's actually gonna teach these like kids how to become adults, like rather than them knowing 2 plus 2. Like, I mean that is like really fast. Like they could learn that at 5, and then boom, 10 years old, they need to know how to pay bills and work on cars at least a little bit. Start to learn. That way, by the time they're 18, pushed out to the world, it's not something brand new to them. Like I feel like.
I feel you on that, but I know, I mean, the reason why school ain't like that is because the government sets it up so
Oh,
that people are workers and not their own bosses.
fact,
I remember Jaden Smith said in the interview, he said, school teaches you how to be a prisoner. It
fact.
don't teach you how to be. It don't teach you how to be really independent. Because think about it, like you gotta raise your hand in order to go to the bathroom, in order to do anything. You have to sit in the class. You have to learn these subjects. And like you said, a lot of them subjects we don't even use. A
Yeah,
lot of the history that they taught us in the school ain't even true.
like, bro, they're just on complete bullshit, bro. Like, and then it goes even deeper than that because then it's an even bigger scam. Like they're basically scamming, uh, like the future of America, like or yeah, with the books and shit and the shit they're teaching them. But then it goes even further than that because then once you get in college, most people had to go into a student loan or whatever to even go to college. So boom, that's just money in their pockets. Like it just all adds up to where it's in favor to them.
Yep. At the end of the day, as long as the government getting paid, they don't care what happened to everybody else.
Literally.
Man, because I remember I went to college. I went to college a couple times, and I remember this one time I was going to the Art Institute back in Ohio when it in Cincinnati when it was the Art Institute. Now it's been shut down for like years now. But I
Uh,
remember I was talking to this one lady. She said, "Yeah, I know somebody who went to school and got like a master's degree. They working in fast food." I remember working at TGI Fridays. This one lady, she went to college and she had this degree, but her her degree couldn't even get her a job. So she started working at TGI Fridays. And it's like a lot of these
get
a
her
lot of what'd you say? You broke up for a second. What'd you say?
her degree couldn't get her a job, bro. That's not right. That's
Yeah,
not
bro.
right. What?
And then then they stuck in that debt. They're like, oh damn, I went to college for 4, 5, 6, 7 years, and some of these kids they going to college because they're going for what their parents want them to go to.
Oh God, yeah. Nah, see,
It,
ever since I was young, they would be like, "You're going to college. You're going to college," and every time, even ever since I was young, I'd be like, "I really don't want to." Like, and then as I got older, I really realized that I don't even want to. Like, it's too much money, like out of pocket for something that could really benefit or potentially not even benefit at all. Like, it's a 50-50 chance for sure. Maybe even higher or lower than that. I don't even know, but it's a chance for sure.
yeah, like I tell everybody like if you go to college for something that you actually like or that you actually love. Because I mean, just because you go to college for the money, not all money is good money.
Yeah, no, I feel that.
Cause I done see some people like, man, I just know some people they be stuck at their jobs for like 20, 30 years and they just miserable that whole time. Like, yeah, that's what I went to college for, that's what I went to school for. But it's just like it's pointless. Like, why would you go somewhere just to hate it for 20, 30 years and then retire unhappy and you still don't got enough. And some people, they even after they retire, they still don't got enough money to survive. So they can't go back to their old job because they got replaced. So they got to pick up another job that pays less, and they can't get paid more because even if they experience, they'll be like, oh well, based on your experience, we understand this and this and that, but we can't pay you this much. So you're getting underpaid to be overused, and it's just a trap for real.
No, 100%, bro. Like, bro, and it's so sad because like places like I'm pretty sure it's like uh Sweden or like it's some like Norwegian area. Uh, they be having like jail is actually like decent and humane. Like, and then also college is free and uh like a couple more helpful ass things. I really can't even remember. I'm low key lit right now, but bro, they're really like just ahead. They're ahead for sure.
Bro, I know exactly what you're talking
And
about.
oh yeah, the crime rate is literally like fucking like almost nothing compared to like what America is. It is way smaller, but uh still like it just goes to show like not so not so harsh like environments or whatever. People won't even want to commit the crime. Or, I don't even know.
Yeah, fam. I know exactly what you mean because a lot of it's just like America has its like good parts, but on some other parts, it's just like, dang, like this is one of the most freest countries, but at the same time,
Yeah,
we get taxed for everything. A lot. Some of these countries they tax you once a year. They send that yearly tax, and as soon as you pay that, you good. We get taxed on everything. No
literally.
matter what it is, you getting taxed.
Some places even more like than others. Like shit's crazy, bro. You ever bought anything out in Cali?
You said what?
You ever bought any like tobacco in Cali? They are tagged.
Uh, I never bought anything in Cali, but I know they taxing like crazy. I remember, I
Bro.
know New York, they charging like
Yeah,
good
I
thing
know New
I'm
York,
glad I smoke cigarettes because ooh wee. When I was
bro.
a kid, they was charging almost $10. Now that I'm grown, matter of fact, I'm about to look that up. I'm about to look that up real quick.
You said what was $10?
It was like a pack of Newports was almost $10 when I was a kid in New
Oh,
York.
bro. Yeah. See, they're. I feel like they're even more expensive than Cali is. like cost of living wise, if not close. I don't know.
Oh yeah, they said
Good too.
cigarette. I'm looking up cigarette prices right now.
Gotta get it too.
They said in New York, a pack of cigarettes is 11.96.
Jesus Christ. Oh
Ooh.
yeah, I've never bought a pack of cigarettes ever in my life. I'm so glad to say that.
Yeah, like
That's
I
another.
don't I don't rock with the. I don't really. I tried a cigarette before, but I only hit like twice, and I was like, yeah, this ain't it. This ain't it.
Bro, yeah, no, I've tried ciggies. I've tried ciggies. I just don't like them shit.
Mm-mm. I can't stand the smell or the taste. I was like, ooh, on that.
Feel like part of the reason why I've never wanted to smoke them shits is every time I ride in the car with my mom, she'd be smoking, and I'd be like, "Can you please like put that out? Like that shit is so nasty smelling." I wouldn't cuss, but like I was like, "That is so nasty smelling."
We Yeah, I got a couple friends. They trying to quit, but you know that nicotine is so addicting.
Yeah,
But it's really, I mean, a lot of people don't believe me when I say this, but it's really the food that it's the food that you eat that can help control those cravings. But
bro,
that we're gonna save that for a whole nother subject, because
you
so
100% right.
it's
Health, bro, and mental health too. Like, but yeah, what you trying to get into though, bro?
yeah. Let's talk a little bit. Let's get back in the music. Let's get back in the music. We went
No,
off a little bit, but it's cool though. It's cool
yes,
though. We just
sir.
gonna let it flow. So, do you have any like mixtapes out right now, or do you just got singles?
Okay, so I have really what I'm supposed to call them right now is EPs. Cause like I haven't dropped my like quote unquote debut album yet, but yeah, I would. Okay, so I got like 3 EPs out, and then I got probably like 10 singles.
Okay, okay,
One of those being a like a duo song, like where it's like, yeah, it's completely like a duo song.
okay. So, what rappers inspire you or have inspired you?
Bro, there's a list for sure, but uh, uh okay, so rappers specifically, or just like artists in general.
It could be. We'll do both. We'll say both.
All right, for sure. Top 3 rappers that inspire me, bro. Young Thug is that, bro. Number 2, probably like uh Gucci Mane maybe, and or no. I take Gucci Mane out. Sorry, I gotta throw a little baby in there, and then number 3 is NBA, because those are really who I was listening to when I dreamed about making music. Like I was like, these dudes could do this shit. I could do this shit. Like it would be fun to make a song with all 3 of the people I just named. And then top 3 artists, bro. Uh, like Justin Bieber, bro, Michael Jackson, and fucking honestly, bro, it's a tie between like Post Malone and Eminem.
Okay.
Maybe a 3-way tie because the Kid Leroy is hard as fuck too.
And look, I don't need. I be trying to tell people this. Justin Bieber is a genius.
Oh yeah, oh yeah,
I like some people. They just be like, "Oh no, I don't listen to Justin Bieber. He whacked this." I'm like, have you heard his songs? Have you actually listened to his albums? Have you actually all what the media said? Take that out. Have you actually sat and listened to this man's songs?
bro.
Like even as a kid, He was going crazy.
Bro, he
He
had
was
the craziest marketing scheme in the world, I feel like,
bro.
or just like his whole like everything that happened, bro, was just something that was supposed to happen. Like he's a legend. Like yeah, you can plug it up on here. Freaking bro, I really honestly don't even listen to his new shit. That like it's not really in my playlist, but bro, back in like 2012, bro, like I was I was like every dude in school thought this shit was gay as fuck. Like just Justin Bieber's music, they were like, "No, I don't listen to Justin Bieber or whatever." I was like, "Bro, this shit's hard. You're goofy." Like,
Right. And that's another thing. Like people keep saying, "Oh, he's gay. He's this and that."
yeah, I
Didn't
was
he
like,
have?
bro, I was like, "You're
Yeah,
mad? He's taking your bitch without even like knowing your bitch." Like,
exactly, bro. All right, man.
I was like
I'm
trying to be like that.
back home, right in Ohio. Mostly, I didn't really know too many. I didn't know too many black girls who listened to Justin Bieber. Some did, but not too many. The
Oh shit,
white girls were going nuts.
nuts,
I
bro.
know for a fact when he first came out here in Missouri, I already knew he was that guy.
Oh
I,
yeah,
I could only imagine. I could only imagine like he I don't know, like people just because I got an ear for music. I listen to just about anything if it's catchy. Because I remember the first time I really got hip to him, it was that Purpose album. Because I was like, okay, I'm gonna just give it. I'm gonna give it a shot. I'm gonna give it a shot. When
I
I
feel
heard that
that,
"Mark My Words," I was like, oh, this man is serious. Then he had that joint with he had that joint with Big Sean and Cup man. And then like my homie Sam. Shout out Sam the medical man, aka Sam Smoothie.
hey,
He showed me a couple old Justin Bieber songs because he's a musical genius too. My boy
yeah,
Sam, he's a musical genius. He showed me a couple others, like a couple old songs. I was like, dang, like this dude really had the songs.
bro. Yeah, I'm telling you, bro, he was saucy. He was saucy, bro. Like every morning, I feel like every day, bro. I used to play this one song, one time by Justin Bieber, bro. This dude, bro. I was like, this dude turning the fuck up, doing whatever the hell he wants, like
No lie, that was a hit.
young as hell. I was like, this, bro. I was like, God damn it, I'm trying to be like that.
Yeah, hold on just one sec.
Yeah,
I
bro.
gotta get this charger for this phone because this other phone got to die. We're still live, everybody. Make sure you go like, share, subscribe. Show my boys some love. Okay, we back in the building. We back. I just didn't want the phone to die because I'm recording off my other iPhone on the podcast. We straight now. We straight now. But yeah, and but yeah, Justin Bieber, genius. Michael Jackson, genius. Like Michael Jackson. Random fact here. You know how Michael always talk like this?
What? The lip
He
surgery?
Nah, because he was exercising his head voice. Cause when you sing like really high, like I don't know how to explain the head voice. If you singers, you know what I'm talking about. But like when you sing really high, like and you feel it like go like I don't know how to explain it, but like you
I know
can
what
feel it like in your head kind of. And then
you.
like when you like your chest voice is when you go when you sing like baritone bass more bass tone.
Yeah,
He used to always talk like this because it would always exercise his head voice. That's how he could always hit those crazy notes. And the thing is, he talked like that for years. So he was exercising that head voice not only by him practicing his vocals, but just throughout him talking. Like, cause I remember I forgot who it was in an interview. They said like Michael Jackson called him. They was like, "Hello, this is Michael Jackson." And then he went back to the head voice, and they was like, "Wait a minute, what?" Like Michael Jackson got a deep ass voice.
Bro, I feel like I've saw some videos or some shit on that too, actually.
Man, R.I.P. Michael Jackson, man. They said they threw.
Bro, hopefully he's still out there somewhere with a bald head out in like some third world country, like having a farm or some shit. Like, but yeah, if he did pass away, bro, rest in peace to him.
Yeah, because I mean, you really never know if
Bro,
because
if
some
you got
funny.
more than, like $30,000, bro, you could fake your death. Like, you could fake your death, like easily.
Oh yeah, you can
I
easily just
feel like
as long
maybe,
as if you got money, you can pretty much do anything. As long as you got money. Some celebrities, I mean, you never know. It's like some celebrities get cloned. Some of them, they not really, passed away. They got taken some places, and because y'all want to say too much, but so
bro.
there's some funny
Bro,
stuff that be going on with them celebrities.
swear, 100%, bro. Like 100%.
All right, so let me ask you this: who's some of your least favorite rappers or least favorite? We'll start off with rappers, and then we'll start off with least favorite artists, like all together.
Oh man. Ah, bro. Uh, least favorite rappers, bro. 6ix9ine for sure. Um, bro, I want to put like I respect Drake, but I hate his music. like, like
Oh,
not all of it, but like a good majority of it is not for me, bro. Uh,
is it because the ghostwriting scandal or?
bro, it's just a mixture of things, bro. Like it's his vibe in some songs, it's the lyric in some songs, it's like the ghostwriting shit. It's like, bro, just a. But I respect him, and I really fucking want to, like, bro, the level of where he's at, he's never coming down. Like, it's generational. It's more than generational. It's generational wealth. Like, he's got it, bro.
Oh yeah, for sure.
He's doing some shit behind the scenes, like, besides just music, to, like, maintain and forever maintain where, like, spending habits.
Man, I mean, he started off on Degrassi. Matter of fact, he's the OG on Degrassi because I remember I was watching old episodes of Degrassi, like first season. He was on the first season of Degrassi.
Oh God,
Like when they was man, like and speaking of Degrassi, oh you blacked out. You still
bro.
there?
Yeah, I'm still here,
Oh, okay, you blacked
bro. My
out.
girl texted me shit,
But man, that Degrassi, man. You ever seen that show?
bro. Yeah, I, it's been years though. I remember seeing it though.
Man, I ain't even gonna lie. That Degrassi before Degrassi, the next generation, like
I feel
that.
like that's the one I saw.
Yeah, the next generation was good, but the generation before that,
Cause
oh man,
yeah, bro.
like
I never
that.
saw Drake on it, but I remember watching it a couple times, and I was like, I don't know if I like this.
Fam, you gotta watch it from the beginning. You gotta watch it from the beginning and watch it because it's that show was like it was like a it was kind of like a soap opera drama for like teenagers and middle
Yeah,
school.
100%, 100%, bro. They was targeting an audience for sure,
Oh yeah, for sure.
bro. I'm gonna reply. Okay, hold up. Yeah, we good.
Who's your other artist who's your other rappers that you not really rocking with? You said 6ix9ine, you said Drake. Who
Bro,
else?
really, I'm gonna take Drake off. I really can't put him on there. Bro, I don't even know. I really don't try to hate that much, but or like it's really hard for me to think of artists that I legitimately like hate their music, bro. Uh, what's some?
I wouldn't say hate. I'd say like just like you don't really you just be like
Yeah, I don't fuck.
Get over it.
Okay, just not big fans of. All right, I'm gonna put like 6ix9ine, like The Weeknd and Drake. Like I'm just not a fan of listening to any
Oh,
bro. Like
the
I just
weekend.
like I just really don't enjoy listening to any three of their music. Like I really, really, really respect The Weeknd and Drake, and The Weeknd could hit some fucking Michael Jackson esque type notes, but like it's just hard for me to have it in my everyday playlist. Honestly, like personally.
I feel you. I feel you.
Oh, you hate Ray, bro. I love Ray Sherman, bro. I wish they was still a thing,
Bruh, racial.
bro. They're hard. They're
God.
fuck.
Oh my god. So man, I be trying to tell. Like I know some people like a lot of my peoples. They really don't be listening to them because they not really hip. I'm like, bro, you have to hear them.
Honestly,
Like
Sway Lee by himself though, he go fucking nutty too, bro. He
man,
go
he
fucking nuts,
Sway Lee the truth for real. Like I like Jimmy too, but like Sway, like he
bro.
man, they first album classic.
Hard, bro.
Oh,
Forever,
oh,
forever,
they was going crazy. Oh
bro.
my god.
Their
I just
visuals,
oh man.
their visuals were on another level, like from what it seemed like the start, like yeah. Need
So
to look at how the fuck they came up. Honestly, thinking about that, because like it really seems like they popped up out of nowhere with like a record deal, like before even dropping.
yeah, because they was in a there I think they was in like a band or something because
Damn,
the band was called Drummer's Ear, and that's Ray Shrummer spelled backwards.
bro. Yeah,
Yes, sir.
yeah,
That's yeah.
I know about that shit, bro. That's fucking too lit.
Yeah, because I remember I was there, I'm like, why they call it Ray Shrummer? Then somebody I seen like an interview, they said, oh yeah, Drummer's Ear, and I was like, wait a minute, and I spelled it backwards. I was like, that is pure genius.
Their label now is it's still, or I don't know if it still is, but at least like when they were like Ray Shremmerd and not Sway Lee and Jimmy, uh, like yeah, like it would be ear drummers every time.
And wood, man, it made me want to go listen to some of the old
Oh
tapes.
God, bro, they're hard.
So let me ask you this. Let me ask you this because I got my answer for this one already.
Yeah,
I just want to hear your opinion. Who is the best female rapper out right now?
Megan Thee Stallion. Like I feel like there's no hesitation with that. Like even have her in my playlist. I just really respect what she's doing. I can't think of one other artist. I mean, like Cardi B's above her still, but like I don't know, bro. Megan's really on some different shit, bro.
I feel you.
What?
Me personally,
Yeah,
and some people don't agree with me, but some people once they hear me out about this, they're like, oh, okay, I see where you're going.
yeah.
I believe that the best female rapper out right now, and she's been the best since like last year, Doja Cat.
Oh, shit. Yeah. I mean, bro, I don't even consider her a rapper though. She's an artist. She's a bro. What she makes is straight up like anything. Like sometimes she raps, sometimes she sings, sometimes she makes funny shit. Like
Yeah, like it's just like because she's
yeah,
so diverse. And what's crazy is she's supposed to drop a rap album,
damn.
but I'm not sure when she's gonna drop it. But I read online that her next album that she's gonna be working on is gonna be like a rave album.
What the fuck?
Yeah, like I
I,
mean,
she's on some shit right now.
yeah, like it's crazy, like because I remember like when I first got hip to her, I got hip to her because of the cow song. And then I was like, okay, she cute. The cow song was kind of funny. But then when I
Bro,
seen that Juicy video with Tiger, I was like,
yeah,
whoa, hold on now. Let me check
bro.
all
Yeah,
that out.
she really
Ooh.
She's on another level. She's on another level ahead of Meg, though. If we're being honest, for real,
Oh yeah,
she,
because
she is the hottest out. You're right,
her her diversity makes her. I feel like her diversity puts her ahead of a lot of people. Like, don't get me wrong, I mean, like the ultimate rap queen. I mean, the ultimate rap queen in this generation, obviously Nicki Minaj. She just dropped a song, and it's been a while.
bro.
You know, that's
I was
Nicki.
like, bro, I wish she was watching this shit, bro, because I would like slide in her DMs so goddamn fast. Like, bro, I pray, I pray there's one show where it's like, yeah, like something happens, bro.
Yeah, like
Um,
Megan is hot though. Like Megan's hot, Cardi's hot.
yeah,
Um, and I rock with them.
they're
But like when it comes to like stupid bars, like stupid dumb go crazy bars, Doja got them. Doja got 'em. But like a lot of times I believe. Oh, and I can't forget Lotto. I can't forget Lotto. She
bro. She's
she
deep.
up.
She's
She
deep.
up. But like it's just like a lot of these record labels. Most female rappers that come out, they record labels don't want them to rap about anything else besides twerking, sex, and money.
Yeah, 100%, bro. Like, but at the same time, it might it might just be what they're trying to talk about.
Yeah, you never know. You never
Like,
know.
I mean, they might push a certain agenda, but I feel like they just kind of give artists bad deals and let them try to figure their way out. Like,
Yep.
and then they see other rappers buying a lot of fancy ass shit, so they copy that shit, end up going broke, and then that's why some rappers stay on and some rappers stay off. And that's why Rick Ross has like, I think it's uh, like I'm not even gonna say a number honestly. It's hella. He has hella fast food restaurants like Wing Stops, and he has a fucking fat ass house, and he's probably gonna, or not probably, he's gonna maintain his wealth and have generational wealth. He's on the same type shit as Drake, bro. Like they're on just another wave. Like they know what they're doing with their money, bro, and that's passive incomes.
Oh yeah, facts. That's straight facts because some of these rappers they don't know how to maintain. And I figured this out like a lot of times, a lot of these rappers, like matter of fact, I remember I know you watched the Fairly Odd Parents.
Oh yeah,
Remember Chip Skylark?
oh yeah,
There was remember that episode where he was like, "Oh yeah," he was talking to Timmy because Timmy was like, "Oh yeah, you got this and this and that, blah blah." He was like, "Oh no, I only got this and this and that. My record label pays for this, this, and that. I'm broke." You know, as a kid, that went over my head, but then as an adult,
yeah.
when I
No,
played that back, I was like, "That's why all these rappers going broke because what these rappers do is." They let well when they sign that when a lot of rappers when they sign them contracts they anything that they buy, anything that they get, it comes out of their budget. It comes out of that contract. So if you get a $2 million contract, even yeah, you supposed to spend that on like studio production, music videos, and music wise. But under them contracts, sometimes they don't tell you like, oh yeah, well that counts as your food expenses, the hotels you go to, the chains you buy, and all this. And the record labels, they just eat it up. That's why the record labels, they just let them spend all that money. Go ahead, buy them chains. A lot of the chains that these rappers buy, they lose value as soon as they buy the diamonds because they don't go to the right jewelers. They go to the
uh,
popular jewelers that everybody goes to because they look nice. There are a lot of diamonds that get sold to people that lose value because of how they're made and where they come from. There's other jewelers. You there?
yeah. Can you see my?
Okay, okay. Well, you screen black, but you still there though. You still there. We gonna get
Yeah, I don't know where my camera went.
you.
Huh?
Yeah, it's still loading up. But a lot of these, they go like I found this out too. I found about the jewelry. a lot of these rappers they go to the popular jewelry people because it's popular, but they don't go to the right jewelers that be like, okay, I'll sell you this all diamond chain that's gonna that the value's gonna increase. They make it they all the record labels are basically best buds with all the jewelers. They get the rappers in debt. And so that way the record label, they get old money and the jeweler gets old money and they just go in with it. Like they'll be like, okay, we're gonna basically split it 50-50 or however. You know what I'm saying? Like, and it's just
Yeah.
so many different evil ways that those record labels be doing, folks. Like, because I be doing music too. If I ever got approached by a major record label, I'm not signing to no major record label. None of them.
Bro, nah, see, that's like, I feel like that's a lot of people's stance on it because of the bad stories, but you can always use debt to your advantage if you wanted to. Like, that's the thing with like most of those artists, like they're just not spending the money the right ways. There's some of these artists that they can like oh, what's his name? J Balvin, for example. He just got signed to a $300 million, or it was like a crazy ass number, like 3 billion or 300 million dollar deal from his label, because he's obviously like keeping up with that shit. Like he makes sure to get it paid back, uh, and then he's gonna get more money. And basically, like, bro, like realty, that's a really really big way to make money.
Yeah.
And or real estate, I mean, fucking, bro, if you own like if you got enough money to own an apartment complex or a duplex, bro, you fucking bro, you made it. Because like that's a consistent passive income. You could literally go to sleep every night, never work, and you're gonna live okay, like more than okay, honestly. I feel like.
You're not lying about that, because my uncle shout out to Lenny. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, he's tearing it up in the wholesale real estate side, tearing it up. He
Hell
really
yeah.
do it. I'm still learning, my little ones and twos, but he's tearing it up. But you're right about that though, because some record labels, like, it's not just like me personally. It's not just because like if I got me personally, if I got like $2 million for like from like a record label, I'll tell you one thing. I'm gonna make sure in that contract that I can go to the because me, I'm gonna be a cheat. I'm gonna be a cheat one. I ain't
Yeah.
about to hire Hype Williams to do my video. I'm about to hire Metro Boomin to produce my video. No, I'm gonna go to the locals. Hey,
Uh,
bro, what's up? Let's just shoot my video. I got the bands right here. I don't care what that record label say. And on top of that, I need, and I know the record labels wouldn't even let me do this, but I would want to own my masters as soon as I sign to the label. But they don't want
bro.
to do that. They don't want to do that. They want you to wait. They want you to wait until like you blow up and your masters cost millions of dollars, or they ain't gonna give it to you at all. Because I know Diddy, I think Diddy did that to Mace. Like he couldn't get his masters until like 20 years after. Like some of these record labels, they'll basically say you can't try to get your masters until the prime of your career is over. Like imagine all those rappers like they had to wait 10, 20 years to get their masters. In the prime of their music, they was getting the most money. Now after their prime, your music ain't getting played all like that. You getting basically the chump change. And
Yeah.
that's when the record labels be like, okay, now here you can have it now. We just collected the big money. Now you go in the cheap change. And on top of that, they don't even want to give you a percentage of what they made off your masters during the peak of your career.
Bro, it's also about how like artists come approach. Like some artists, they just sign bad deals because they're just rushing into this shit. Like uh academics, I don't know how true this is, but academics, like, or DJ academics, he was saying, I was watching this thing yesterday. He was saying artists are getting like 50-50s now, which is like, you already know, like 50% of everything goes to them, 50% to the label. But there's some artists that are like, if you really if you really seem like an asset to them more than a liability, they're they potentially are more than likely willing to give you like an 80-20. But you really got to be bringing in like mad sales and just like doing your shit right.
Yeah, I was just about to say that too, because that's what Master P did. He got that 80. He was the one. He was one of the first people to get that 80-20 deal. Where he was like, "Nah, give me 80%. Y'all can have 20." Because them record. The thing is, them record labels, they can afford it. Most of them record labels can afford that. But it's
Oh
about
yeah,
business,
they're
about
already
money.
they're already established. That's why they're putting on the artists. But like, bro, not only on the money side of things, bro, but like just the platform a label creates though. Like some artists, like honestly, I just watched this artist blow up, and it's sad to say, like I liked his music before he blew up, and I like his music now. Even in between, like his whole like process, I literally watched him like blow up, and but the thing is, he's like misusing what what he could be doing right now. Like he could be projecting to like a way more, bro. He could just be doing way better, like, but I don't know. He's just stuck in his ways and not trying to create a new sound or enhance his sound type shit. He just sound the same as he did, but right before he blew up. I guess I don't know.
Yeah, it'd be like that too. So, and sometimes the record labels, they don't want you to, like, when you sign into them contracts, they got in like small print, like, oh yeah, basically we control the type of music you put out, the type of content you create, all that. Like that, some of these rappers really can't even be themselves, but they get stuck in them contracts for like 5 years, and so then they stuck. They doing all type of stuff that they not even comfortable with. But just because they sign that contract, and if you breach that contract, you either going to court or something worse.
Yeah, bro, that's awful for real.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah, see, like, yeah, I hope I get something that's like decent. Or nah, I'm gonna make sure it's something decent. If it's not, I don't want to sign that.
Hey, that's the smartest way. Cause shoot, I remember I was watching an interview with Megan Thee Stallion. She said the first label that she signed, she didn't even read the contract. She wanted to be on the label so bad. She just grabbed the contract and she signed it. She didn't read nothing, and it was all bad for her for a minute. She's doing better now because she's obvious. She learned from her mistake,
Yeah,
but at the same time, it was so much money that she lost, so much debt that she got in, and it could have been good debt, but you know how them labels do. Them labels always target the labels target specific people for specific reasons.
oh yeah, 100%.
Yeah, it's crazy. But yeah, so let me ask you this: so after when didn't they changed the date on the Sleazy World concert? I seen.
Bro, yeah, this shit low key made me mad because this is the third time, or yeah, this is the third time because it was supposed to be, I think, September 3rd the first time, and then it got pushed back to September 22nd, and then it got pushed back to October 22nd, and I'm like, bro, if this gets pushed back one more time, I'm off the show. Like, one dude did back. Actually, no, two people. They was like, nah, take me off this shit.
I mean, hey,
Literally, it's whatever. But like, I was like, damn.
yeah, facts. Real quick though, for those who are tuning in on the podcast, I'm about to do a part two. Everybody on the live, I'm gonna still keep everything running. I'm gonna just because on the anchor we can only record like 1 hour at a time, so I'm about to stop on the anchor. Make sure everybody on Anchor, while y'all listening, go to CandymanTV.com just so you can see the live. Shout out to Kyler Williams real quick. Shout out to Kyler Williams real quick. But yeah, we about to restart on the Anchor podcast. Make sure y'all go to the website. Boom. Okay. That's recorded. We still live, everybody. We still live. I'm gonna save this E-Sosa part one so we can get it, the rest of it recording. Boom. Yeah, okay. Get that popping. Okay. Alrighty, we back on Anchor. Y'all listen to the Candy Shop, heard in 55 countries. We here with E-Sosa. We over here chopping it up. This is part two. If you are listening on Anchor, the podcast, or any of the other platforms, we are still live right now on StreamYard, live and direct. I just had to, restart the recording because we only had an hour to record. But we still in the building. It's your boy Candy Man. It's your boy E-Sosa, baby.
Yes,
You already
sir.
know what it is, man. But yeah, let's get back on subject though. You said a couple people dropped out the show because they kept getting changed. Now, isn't it scheduled for like Halloween now?
Yeah, it's gonna be like a Halloween type show, like slash, or it's like a show slash Halloween event. And I saw one dude post about it being a twerk contest, but I don't know. I don't know what's going on with that.
Hmm. I mean, you never know. Springfield, y'all hear a twerk contest. Come out there and shake some. You
Oh God,
might win some. Some of y'all love being on that camera.
literally.
You know what I'm saying? Go ahead, do your thing. You feel me? Just make sure you take a shower before you come, because gotta make sure that hygiene on point.
Oh God,
We, you feel me? But
bro, I don't know why my camera won't turn on.
man, it's the internet hating. They see we live and direct in the 55 countries. They don't want to see they don't want to see us win. DJ Khaled voice.
Another one.
Another one. Hey, that dude is so funny.
Oh God, bro, he be cracking my shit up.
Bro, he is so funny.
I feel like he's one of those dudes that's forever gonna be up too. Like he's doing something right financially, like to where he's gonna be able to keep his spending habits where they're at. At least
Oh yeah,
it seems like.
like he he man, I don't know. Like DJ Khaled, he been in the game for a minute though. Like he that dude's been in the game for a minute. Just like same with Future. The
Oh
crazy
yeah,
a lot of people don't know this, but Future helped. I think he either helped produce or he produced that Blueberry Yum Yum track that Ludacris did back in the day.
huh?
That was like back in that was like Blueberry. Oh, let me see. Let me see when that track came out. Let's see when that track came out. That track came out in 2004. That was on. Yep. That was on the
Man,
Red Light District. That's a classic Ludacris album right there.
yeah, bro. I definitely have like peeked a little bit into Ludacris, bro, but I need to go deeper into his like
Bruh,
discography,
I'm not even gonna lie. My one of my Mount Rushmores of rappers is Ludacris. Not
bro.
gonna lie.
He's a bar for bar type person, bro. Like, and he says some shit too. Like, he's not just rapping to rap. Like, he's really saying some shit,
Oh yeah, especially like when he had his little diss tracks out. Whoo,
bro.
Ludacris is definitely like in my Mount. He's on my Mount Rushmore. I like the other. Well, my Mount Rushmore, I can only say two right now because I have to really carefully place the next two. But
Yeah.
Lil Wayne and
Oh
Lil
yeah,
Chris are on my Mount Rushmore automatically.
bro. Yeah, they're both crazy hard. For sure.
Yeah,
Especially Little Wayne. Out of those two, like Little Wayne he's on another level.
man, I believe, me personally, I believe Lil Wayne is better than Jay Z.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Bro.
Not just because his verse was better on that God Did song, but just all together, like I know, no disrespect
100%.
to Jay Z, because I love a lot of Jay Z songs. Like Jay Z, he's a real lyricist. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
100%.
But Wayne, he's just on a whole different level.
Bro, his vibe is completely different too, and I don't know, like it used to be more a little bit more like interchangeable. Like he used to be on some R. I mean, he might still be. I really haven't peeped his last album, but I know the one before that, Funeral or whatever. It was like all rap pretty much. Whereas like he used to make a little bit of R&B too.
Yeah, Wayne, he's definitely
He's been
man.
on his rapping shit lately.
That's one of those rappers I have to see before they pass away. Like I already missed out on a lot, but Wayne, I gotta shake Lil Wayne's hand one day.
Bro, hey, make that a goal and achieve that, bro. I'm sure you can buy a ticket for less than $300, like a meet and greet.
I'm not even gonna lie. If I see it, if I got the bands for it, I'll pay. I'll pay that money to see Wayne. No lie. Like when Chris Brown had his little meet and greets and there was $1,000 or whatever. If I had it, I would have seen Chris Brown because Chris Brown, that's my nigga right there. Chris
Yeah,
Brown,
bro, he's hard.
Breezy,
He's hard.
what?
Bro.
He's that guy. I
Like,
would have paid.
if there
Man,
wasn't a if there wasn't a Chris Brown, there never would have been a Justin Bieber.
facts.
Like, and if there wasn't a Michael Jackson, there probably wouldn't have been either of them. Like,
Man,
type,
if there's no Michael Jackson, there probably wouldn't be a Usher.
bro,
And let's
shit,
not, man. Usher, that.
crazy.
Oh my God, Usher, Chris Brown, any y'all celebrity, Lil Wayne, y'all listening? Come holler at your boy in the podcast.
Oh,
Come show your boy some love. You know what I'm
oh
saying? We
God,
can do it face to face. We can do it on the stream yard. We can do whatever. Just holler at your boy.
I feel it,
Seriously,
bro. On God,
man, because there's only a few rappers out there where I would pay like VI, like I would pay like some money to see backstage. Now I remember some people, they said like Bow Wow, he's having the Millennium Tour again, and he said his VIP tickets cost like I think it's like 1,000 too. Some people were saying like, oh, nah, that's cost too much because maybe if it was back in the day when he was a kid, but now, nah. I'm just thinking, I'm like, did y'all not see his legacy?
yeah,
I'm gonna just keep it real. When I was a kid, when Bow Wow was rapping as a kid, he inspired a lot of these rappers today to start rapping. Like
yeah.
him and I'll admit, like Romeo, he did his thing too, but Bow Wow stayed on top of the rap game. His longevity in rap lasted way longer than Romeo,
I
way longer.
I
Plus,
I feel like it was Trippy Red or it was like someone you wouldn't expect at all. That was like asked by some interviewer like who the most inspiring like their most inspiring artists were, and it was like Bow Wow, and I was like, that's crazy. I just wouldn't have imagined that. Like, I'm pretty sure it was Trippy Red.
nah, it was Drake.
It was Drake,
Yeah,
bro. Yeah,
it was Drake. I remember that. And then like people was like, oh, then people had to that made people realize like it was like oh yeah, well he has been in the game for this long. He has done this. He has done that. Like Bow Wow been rapping and acting since he was a kid. Like he would like, oh my god, like Bow Wow. Like at first, like when there was times where I was just like everybody else. I was like, oh Bow Wow's corny. Bow Wow's this and this and that. Yada yada. The same with Soldier Boy. It was, but those two are real life legends. Like
Yeah.
Bow Wow is a legend. Nobody can tell me nothing different.
Uh-huh.
Nobody can tell me nothing different. Soldier Boy is a legend. Yeah, he ain't the best rapper. He's not a lyrical rapper. You can't tell me his beats ain't hard. You
Yeah.
can't tell me he can't produce. You can't tell me he can't market himself. This nigga got a whole game system.
Yeah, no, he's definitely, bro, he's got way more than that too. Like he's got bro, more passive incomes than you can count on probably like both of our hands put together. I feel like he's got
Bruh.
like he's got I think multiple different types of shoes. Like even multiple different companies. He's got the gaming system. He's got fucking his music. Like he's probably still with a label, so he's getting paid that way, using that money for leverage.
Yep.
Fucking
And
bro.
he had some shoes. It was called Yums. I think it was like a Babe collab. But I remember when them Yums came out, like
Oh, years
boy
ago.
been on top. Like he was working at Burger King.
That's
Quit working at Burger King and took off on the rap side.
that shit's crazy, bro.
Yeah, like, and I remember like for years people kept trying to play him, and like I said, like there's times like where I listen to his lyrics, I was like, oh yeah, Soldier Boy is whack, this is and that, yada yada. But I could never deny his beats. Like nobody could deny. Just like, yeah, he can't really rap, but that speaker's going hammer was hard, or this beat right here is hard, and this and that. Like and that gets silly with VIC. Oh, he went
Yeah,
crazy. He went crazy. Man, shout out to Soldier Boy, man. If you watching the podcast right now, show your boy some love. Sosa, you know what I'm saying? Soldier Boy, shout out to you, Bow Weezy,
yes, sir.
all of them. Man, but yeah, like big time legends, big time legends.
For sure.
Can't deny the talent. But yeah, that's the type of longevity I want for real, and I'm gonna have that type of longevity. Like soon as I get a couple things here and there together, I'm because I look up to people. I look up to people like that because it's like they've been in the game for so like Bow Wow and Soldier Boy been in the game for so long, but they never went broke. If they did have some debt, they cleared it up.
Yeah,
Everybody messes up with money, but they didn't go from rich to on the streets or anything like that. Like they probably got themselves, I mean, I don't know everybody, I don't know people's financial situations, but they probably got in a couple situations where it's just like, ooh, I need to tighten up, or ooh, like, this could really mess something up. But
yeah,
you live and learn, and that should
yeah,
inspire. That's why I don't. That's why I know, like, when I become successful the way I plan to be, I'm not gonna change. I'm not gonna spend. I'm gonna definitely spend some money, but I ain't gonna get too greedy. I ain't gonna be doing the most. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm gonna get me together, get my family together, and as long as I'm wealthy, because I could care less about being rich and famous. I just want to be wealthy. Let me
bro,
be wealthy. Shoot, I'm cool.
bro, and that's yeah, that just comes with stacking and investing, bro. Like literally, saving is a big thing, and habits like spending habits are also like a major issue. Uh, like as far as like what stops a lot of people from saving, and also just bills and shit. Like yeah, bro. That should be hard to figure out. Like basically to survive in nowadays economy, bro, you have to have like a decent paying job, work 8 to 12 hours, and work most of the days, and then freaking also have like one or two passive incomes. Like
Yeah,
It's like smaller stuff.
Yeah, because like now, especially like ever since COVID hit, COVID exposed the job industry. Like COVID exposed like because when COVID happened, everything shut down. People was losing their jobs left and right. I lost the job I was at. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? And I was just thinking, I'm like, dang, like some people been working at these jobs for years, for like 20 something years, 25 years. They
Well,
get replaced. They get fired. Oh yeah, well, we don't need you no more, or we can't afford to keep you because we're paying you too much. You're a senior here. Yeah, you got seniority here, but since COVID hit, we can't afford to pay you. So we're gonna hire somebody younger than you who knows exactly what they're doing, but better, and we're going to pay them less than you, but down the line secretly we're going to raise their pay once everything goes back together.
yeah,
So
bro.
that person's out of a job. They relied on that job for 20 some years, 30 some years, and they're like, dang, I don't have no backup. I don't have no other type of money. I don't have no other type of investments. But COVID made a lot of it. Made I read somewhere where it said COVID made during the COVID, when COVID happened, America had more millionaires than ever in their whole history ever since COVID, because people really put in their heads like, you know what, I'm gonna just start a business. I'm gonna get
Yeah,
these loans. I'm able to get these loans illegally or legally. I mean, real talk. Shout out to everybody who got a PPP loan the wrong way and used their money the right way.
yeah, for sure.
Shout out to you, because I bet, because real talk, I would have got a PPP loan, but I would have used the money right. I don't care if the government would have came back after me. I would have paid y'all back.
Bro,
Y'all
man.
back. Oops, my bad. Sorry. Here you go.
See, my bro kept telling me to do it, and he got, bro. I feel like he said he got like 10 bands or 30 bands. It was like some dumb amount, and then he was like, he kept telling me to do it, and I was like, bro, I don't know. And then finally, when I was like, all right, whatever, I'll do it. And then it was like already over, and I was like, God damn.
Yeah. And some people like they man, I know some people they as soon as they got that little 10, 20 bands. Some people got like 30, 35.
Mm-hmm.
They bought a brand new truck or they cashed out.
Literally,
Man, hold up. I gotta start over on the pod again. Somebody just called me and then just stopped the pod. Hold on real quick.
you good, bro?
Sosa, E-Sosa, E-Sosa Part 2. Yo, what's good, everybody on Anchor? My bad. Somebody called me on the phone, and then stop Anchor, stop the podcast, but we back on and popping with E-Sosa, the Candy Shop, 55 countries, baby. You know what it is. We live in Missouri from Springfield and Joplin. You already know we on the podcast, and we finna get it popping.
Yeah.
They don't want me to freestyle in here. I'm gonna tear something up.
Bro, so wait, are you in Springfield?
Yeah, I'm in Springfield right now.
Oh shit, I didn't even know you was from Springfield, bro.
I'm from Canton, Ohio, but I just live here in Springfield.
Oh shit. Hell yeah, bro.
Yes, sir. Shout out to Canton, Ohio. Shout out to my boy Lade the 11th. You already know what it is. Shout out to my peoples. Shout out to the block. Shout out to the family, friends, and to the block. Y'all know who I'm talking about. Wink.
Bro. So you fuck with LeBron and Trippie Red heavy then, huh?
LeBron, yes. Trippy Red, I respect Trippy Red, but I don't really. I like Trippy Red. I never met the dude, and he's got
Yeah,
some good songs, but I don't like. I The LeBron part though, yeah, heavy. Like Bron,
yeah.
oh,
I
better than
feel it.
Jordan. Better than
Bro,
Live
yeah.
55 countries. Better than Jordan.
Bro, I used to debate all the time, like trust me, I'm a huge LeBron fan, bro. He's
I
really the
mean,
reason why I was like so heavy into basketball because I just realized that he was like such a living legend, and like bro, it's just gonna, it's crazy because he's like most artists. I mean, not not most artists. Most fucking ball players they slow down like stat wise, like time wise, like everything. But for some reason, bro, this dude is an animal. Like he's staying consistent and sometimes even better than what he was doing previously. Like shit's nuts, bro.
I mean, I get it. Jordan, 6 rings, undefeated in the finals. I get it. I get it. Okay. A little, and I'll say this: Jordan is somewhat, in a way, more clutch than LeBron. I'll admit that. I'll admit that. There's a lot of things that Jordan is better than LeBron, but there's a lot of things that LeBron's better than Jordan. And people say, "Oh, well, the only reason why LeBron's got this and this and that is because he's been playing longer." Well, I mean, if you spend $1 million on your body every year, I think you're gonna last pretty long in playing basketball or any type of sport. I
Yeah.
mean, his IQ is genius. And let's just be real. And I'm gonna say and I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna say this. LeBron wasn't the reason why Cleveland would make it far. LeBron wasn't. I mean, partially it was LeBron because LeBron's the team leader. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But let's just be real. Dan Gilbert, the owner. Oh, we forgot about him. Oh, people always want to blame LeBron. Oh, LeBron didn't do this. LeBron didn't do that. I believe that Dan Gilbert seen LeBron as a money magnet. Oh, somebody from Ohio. Oh, he's from Ohio. Oh, he's going to sell us a whole lot of tickets. I'm here for ticket sales. Oh, he brought us to the finals within like what 3, 4 years. Oh, he can do it again. You didn't want to. LeBron didn't have a supporting organization like Kobe and Jordan did. The
Yeah.
whole Bulls organization was behind Jordan. The whole Lakers organization was behind LeBron.
Yeah.
He didn't have that type of support. And people say like, and what I really hate when people say is like they're like, oh well, back in the day the NBA was more physical. LeBron wouldn't last. Are you serious?
Bro, he's a
LeBron, if what?
yeah, bro, people be tripping. But
Bro, Bron would have injured them old niggas, man.
oh
Bro,
god.
what?
If he
If
if
Bron,
he
if
had to
Bron,
play if he had to play hardball, he would play hardball. He'd be dunk, bro. He already dunks on people and slams them to the ground. Like, what do they like? What do they
bro,
think will happen?
if LeBron was allowed to play hardball, some of these players would have been trying to fight him. A lot of these
Okay.
players would have been trying to fight him. Like, there's been players who got high and whatnot and would talk they mess, but nah, if Bron was allowed to play hardball like back in the day.
Oh
What?
yeah, bro. Shit would be different.
Man, and on top of that, if LeBron was back in the day in the NBA, a lot of them, because think about it, a lot of those older players, after they got done working out, or after they got done doing their thing, they would go smoke cigarettes, smoke a whole bunch, eat a whole bunch of food that's bad for their diet and whatnot. Now, LeBron, like I said, he spent $1 million on his body. Imagine if he was doing that back in the day. He would have dogged. He would have
Oh
ran
yeah.
through so many of them teams like he was running through in the East.
Swear.
But I mean, like I said, shout out to Bron. If you ever want to come on the podcast, other 330 in the building. Right about 20 minutes away from Akron. 330, your boy. You want to come on the show now? You want to come on the show. I might not have that ticket, but my credit gets good. I could probably take out a loan. So just keep me in mind.
But shit. Hey, I'm about to have to go in and handle some stuff real quick.
Oh no, you good. You good. Real quick before you go, tell everybody on social medias how to get in contact with you, all that.
All right, so yes, sir. I appreciate you. All right, so I'm E-Sosa on all platforms, and that's E-Sosa, and then Almighty E-Sosa on everything else. Like, or it's actually Almighty E-Sosa 9 on Instagram, Snapchat, Twitter, Facebook, etc. And hey, shout out to Candyman TV, bro. I appreciate you having me on here, bro. I would stay longer, but my girl getting mad. She want me in the house and shit, so I need to handle that.
No, I feel you. It'd be like that. It'd be like that. I got a
So,
couple to handle too, so it's all goody. Yeah,
yes,
so
sir.
y'all make sure y'all show some love. Follow him on social medias. I'll make sure I'll put everything in the descriptions,
Right.
in the description of the episodes. I'll make sure I'll put all his social medias and everything in the description of the episodes. Make sure if you listen on Anchor, make sure you go check out the live stream that happened on Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, and Twitter. It's your boy Candyman.
Hey,
We out.
I appreciate you, man. Let
For sure, man. Glad to be here.